Welcome to Safetica 101. In this episode, we will cover deploying Safetica to your Active Directory joined devices using a group policy object. So let's begin. The first thing we must do is to prepare the Safetica agent to be pushed out through a GPO. This will require 3 steps. We need to download the Safetica installer, extract the Safetica agent, and then save the agent in a shared folder to be accessed later. After downloading the Safetica installer, open it and select Manual Installation. Now select Installation. Select the Safetica agent and extract the installer. We must put in the server address for the agent to point to. So put in the address where you installed the Safetica management service and hit Next. Now, you will have to set a location where the Safetica agent MSI will be housed. This must be a shared location that can be accessed by all domain-joined computers you wish to deploy Safetica to. Now that you stored the agent file, it's time to move on to the next step. For this step, you will need to log into your domain controller to set up the group policy object for the group installation of Safetica. In order to push out Safetica through a GPO, we will have to create the GPO, assign the GPO to the computers we wish to deploy Safetica to, add the Safetica agent software installation, and then elevate privileges for installation. Open Administrative Tools, and then Group Policy Management. And let's create the Group Policy object that will install the Safetica agent on our endpoints. Right-click on your domain, and create the GPO in the domain. For this lesson, we will name it Safetica Install. Click on OK. Now let's configure the Safetica Install object. First, we need to add the domain computers so the installation will be forced to all domain-joined computers. In your case, this may be different, but in this training, we will deploy Safetica to all computers in the domain. Right-click on your Safetica install and click Edit. Now, we will add the policy that will install our Safetica agent. Open Policies, Software Settings, and then Software Installation. Now right-click on the window and add a new package. Navigate to the location where you have the agent file stored. It is important to use the network path instead of the local path to ensure the devices can access the agent file. At this point, there is no need for additional configuration, so click OK. The last thing we need to configure is the Windows installer that will install the agent with high privileges. Open Administrative Templates, Windows Components, and then scroll down to Windows Installer. In this list, you will see the Always Install with Elevated Privileges is not configured. Right-click on this and then select Edit. Enable this action, hit Apply, and then OK. Congratulations! You just set up a GPO to deploy the Safetica agent. Now we need to check and make sure the agent was deployed properly and complete the installation of the Safetica endpoint client. To do this, we must first check to make sure that Safetica agent was deployed to the endpoints. Then, we will deploy the endpoint client to all the machines with the agent present. After we deploy, a restart is required. Finally, we will check our work to make sure the installation is complete. From the Safetica Management Console, check the user and device tree. If the Safetica agent is present on a device, you will see the computer icon with SA in it. Now, go to Maintenance and then Endpoint Management and click Install Update. During the installation process, you have the option to force reboot devices to complete the installation. In this training, we will be deploying to a server, so we will hit Reboot later, and then select Computers and Groups. From here, you can select the devices in Active Directory that you wish to install Safetica on. In this training, we will be deploying to our domain controller. Once you've selected the devices you wish to deploy to, hit OK. Now click Finish. Before the installation begins, we must hit the check in the top right corner to save our work. You can track the installation process by hitting the refresh button in the Safetica Management Console. This is displayed using a series of zeros and ones to let you know which stage the installation is in. Once the 1 moves to the waiting for reboot slot, you will have to restart the machine to complete the installation. Device reboots can be done through the Safetica Management Console. Navigate to the device you wish to reboot and right-click, then select Restart Computer. Now that the computer has been rebooted, let's open up the Safetica Management Console and make sure the installation has completed. Navigate to the device in the user and device tree. If the icon shows up blue with no SA in it, the client has properly been installed. Thanks for watching this episode of Safetica 101. This training introduced you to some of the many features and capabilities of Safetica. For more information, please visit our website at safeticausa.com or call us at 1-877-545-1509.